Leo, it's the Scorpio Stellium here. Are you ready to get your life screwed up by Saturn? Well, stick around. I'm going to tell you how. Kidding. Kind of, sort of, not really. Saturn is now moving into Aquarius. It's your opposite sign. It just moved into Aquarius. It will be there for the next 2.5 years. So depending on where your sun is in Leo, anywhere from 0 to 29 degrees and 59 minutes, depending on where it is, when Saturn comes over that, it is going to start to feel like people are challenging you. People are restricting you. You don't have as much energy. People are getting in your way. They're raining on your parade. And you know what? It is going to make you go back and examine what you've been dealing with for the past 14 years. That's right. It is examining a period and seeing, do I need to keep this? Or are we going to go in a different direction for the next 14 years until Saturn comes back around to Leo again? So kind of a big deal, you know? Kind of a big deal. The other thing is you have a harmonious energy with Mars right now. Mars being in Aries, that's giving you a little bit of a boost because it is in harmony with Leo as your fellow fire sign. So let's see what kind of energy you are dealing with right now, Leo. You've got the Eight of Swords coming up first of all. That is going to be crossed by the star. So whereas you have felt stuck for a while, a situation that you have been going over in your head, you've been stuck in it, you've been overthinking it, you may feel trapped. That's one of the big things that I think you're confronting right now. Do you feel stuck? Do you feel like you can't do anything? Do you feel like everything is boring? You just need some excitement in your life? Do you feel like there's a situation that you have been frustrated with where you don't know how to fix it? You don't know how to get out of it? Well, you are looking for healing now. You're seeking this out actively, the star. The star is what you are aiming for, this hope in the future, this healing for the future. In the past position, you've been dealing with the Six of Wands. This is Jupiter and Leo. You have success in your life. And I wonder if you really see all the success that you have. Are you practicing gratitude? Are you realizing how good you have it? Because guess what? Life is going to have its bad points. But overall, life has been good to you. Seven of Swords in the immediate future. So we've got some type of selfish deception going on. We're going to have to explore that a little bit more. That does feel like that Saturn energy coming in because it is not fun to deal with. Up at the awareness position, what you're gunning for, what you're going for is more emotional stability in your life. You are looking for either in yourself or someone else to stabilize you, to make you feel secure, to understand you. You are seeking understanding right now, somebody emotionally compatible with you who gets what you're going through. You want to be heard right now. Whatever those emotions are that you're feeling, that you're dealing with, where you feel stuck in your head about it, you need somebody to be a counterpoint, a checkpoint, to tell you that you're okay, you're normal, you're fine. Everybody goes through this. Down at the root of this reading, we have the Seven of Swords, Mars and Leo energy. Not backing down, standing up for what you believe in. Does it feel like a struggle right now? Do you feel like you're the odd person out? Everybody believes something differently than you do. Everybody's going down a different path than you're going down. You have this different road that you have to walk, and sometimes it feels like you're walking it alone. You are still standing for who you are and your individuality, despite the fact that nobody else tends to get it, or maybe you get a lot of pushback, and you feel inside of you like you always have to justify yourself. In your internal thoughts, where your brain's been at lately, or where it's going to be at more specifically, is the Ten of Swords. So I don't really love this. I'm going to be honest with you. Seeing Seven of Swords in immediate future and thoughts being Ten of Swords, betrayal, endings, backstabbings, things being out of balance, the heart feeling wounded here. Let's look at external circumstances. We'll go back and clarify all this. You know. External circumstances, the Sun. This is your card. You're optimistic. Despite the struggles that you have maintained that little sunny disposition of yours. You're still optimistic about the future. I'm glad that it's not killing you right now, okay? And then hopes. What you're hoping for. Gosh, you feel like you have got to get out of it, right? You feel like you've got to get free. You've got to go on an adventure. You've got to travel. You've got to have something new in your life. You need to meet some new people. You need to have a new job. There's some new endeavor that you're hoping for, that you're looking towards. And in the outcome position, the Two of Swords. So it ends up being a stalemate. You end up staying stuck where you are this week. Remember, we're talking about this week. That's where I don't like the way that sometimes tarot cards are read, is when we put a time frame on them. When I say December 21st through 27th, or 27th through January, whatever, you know, it's that week. That's what we're talking about. The energy's that week. Now, obviously, that can have, your life is not in little compartments. It does come from before and after, but we're dealing with, when we talk about outcomes and immediate future, we're talking about what you're dealing with right now. All right. So right now we're talking stalemate, indecision, your inability to break out of what you feel stuck in, because we have that Eight of Swords that's stuck there position. I think that you may be trying to learn something new. The Princess of Pentacles is coming out. You are re-examining things, seeing things in a new light. And this is kind of pushing you towards this adventurousness. You know, Leo, you naturally have this adventurous spirit. And I think that you've been shuttered for a while. You know, you've been caged for a while. You've been chained down for a while. And now you want to learn how to get out of it. And have some fun. That's what this is looking at. You just really want to have some fun. It feels like everything is doing the shuffle, going to work, taking care of the family, doing the chores, paying the bills, and you're ready for some fun. Well, you know what? This is a good week for fun, because it's we've got New Year's Eve here. Hopefully you're going to have some fun. Okay, let's clarify some of these things. Let's talk about past position. It does show success in the past. It does show victory in the past. So let's talk about that a little bit. Five of Wands, the Lovers. Ooh, that's kind of sexy. Okay, so we're talking about a romantic relationship. The Five of Wands, you probably, it feels like you won somebody's heart. You were the victor in this situation. If they had more than one person looking to them, wanting them, wanting to get with them, you were the winner. This can also be that you had a romantic, like a struggle, a lover's quarrel with somebody, a fight. And now it worked out in your favor, but not only did it just work out in your favor, like, haha, I won. It's like you got them to come over to your side. And now the two of you in this past position were like this, you were close. So you have this romantic tension, and romantic tension is a recipe for sex usually. So, you know, that's talking about good sex in my opinion. Down at the subconscious position here, you standing for what you believe in. Ten of Cups, Temperance, Ten of Wands. The type of life you're trying to build and the way you want to live your life. Okay, the way that you feel about your family, about your values, your religion, your political views, anything like that. The way that your career, what kind of career you want to have. You're trying to build this, and you've been very patient with the process. But I don't know that everybody else respects the process, respects what you've been trying to do, which leads me into the star, which is the cross position in the beginning. I think there's some rifts that you want to heal with people. And I don't know if you're ready to. I don't know if you know how to. I don't know if they're ready to. So let's clarify that also. Because this does seem like a struggle. People who don't appreciate the way that you do things. There's the star again. It's clarifying itself. And the Six of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so Leo, whatever happened with people that you feel like you were the outsider, you feel like you get judged, or you feel like they aren't for you, they're not helping you or assisting you, they don't get you, they don't understand why you do the things that you're doing, you're seeking healing with them, but you also just want to move on from it. It's like, you know, we've done this for a while. I don't really need everything to just lay out perfectly and us to agree on everything. I just want to move past it. So I see you wanting to move past it, but feeling stuck in how to do so, not sure how to move past it. When I see in the future this Seven of Swords. This is concerning to me because of the Ten of Swords. So we're going to link those up and see what's going on here. All right, tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the future for Leo. Deception here. King of Cups, that's here too. King of Cups is in this reading. Talks about emotional dishonesty. High Priestess, secrets, the wheel. Okay. Emotional honesty is what is really important, what is really needed right now. I don't know if it's you who's not really revealing your thoughts, your feelings to your partner, or if they are not revealing them to you. But something feels off here. And it's not necessarily cheating. It's not always somebody telling you a blatant lie. But this could be where somebody just doesn't open their heart to somebody else. They're emotionally dishonest. Perhaps they're dishonest about the commitment that they have or that they want to have. Maybe they're dishonest about their feelings for you, or you're being dishonest about your feelings towards them. But it's going to lead to some type of ending, some type of painful ending, breakups or disconnection from somebody. It's going to feel like a betrayal if this isn't aired and dealt with in a healthy way. So be aware of that this week, Leo. It's going to be important for you. We've got the World. Okay, that's an ending too. Although it's an ending in a happier kind of way. Let's clarify. Let's get some more information about this Ten of Swords down here. Two of Cups, in love. So your partner or somebody that you love, your person. This is where the emotional dishonesty comes from. Surprise, surprise, right? Two of Cups, this is definitely romantic in nature. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to be looking towards your partner. Hey, we need to have a sit down talk. We need to talk about how we feel, where we're at, what we want, where we're going. If you are not, if you are single and you have a person that is in mind to you, okay, you're thinking that person you're thinking of. This is what we're talking about. This is the person that it might not work out the way that you want it to work out. There's some type of difficulty because of a lack of emotional honesty. Remember, I do have an extended love reading linked down in the description below. If you want to know what is on your partner's mind, we'll talk about it there. External position, the Sun. I like seeing the Sun in Leo's reading because the Sun is the ruler of Leo. Of course it is, because everything revolves around the sun, right? I'm not giving you shit. Leo's my favorite sign, so you can't get mad at me. All right. Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the Sun. That's pretty much going swimmingly there. Nothing is touching you, okay? Nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to change the way that you are dealing with your life right now. You're on a path, you know? I don't know if it's a war path or just a path, but you're on a path. And nothing's going to derail you because the Chariot is talking about victory. So you're going to have victory here. So that's why I don't want you to worry too much about these two negative cards that are coming up, because it looks like it's going to turn out in your favor. Now let's look at your outcome position, this Two of Swords. Some decision needs to be made. And that's what we'll end our reading on, is talking about a decision that needs to be made. What decision needs to be made, Leo? What decision? Two of Wands, the Hierophant, the Hanged Man. Are you in or are you out? That's the question. With a relationship, with your job, with whatever it is for you, there's something that you need to figure out if you're in or you're out. If you're going to commit to it, you need to full on commit to it. If you're not, then you need to, it's like shit or get off the pot. You need to walk away from it if you're not going to commit to it, Leo, because this is going to demand your full attention. And you cannot sign up for it and then later come out and say, oh, this poor me, this isn't what I wanted. Everything goes I don't want this to go this way. I didn't want this anyway. It sucks for me. You can't do that. You've got to be committed to it fully. So this isn't are you in or are you out when it comes to a plan that you are making. So remember, Leo, if you want to talk about, hear about that extended love reading where we talk about your person and this kind of neat stuff that's going on here with not being emotionally honest with one another, check out the extended love reading below. See you next time.